Jadion dropped this video title, I caught him cheating on his wife with a minor.
I need a bet.
Now everybody's spamming it.
Meet Carlos, a tiny man in stature, but living life big. A successful business owner, full-time husband, and father to 2 beautiful kids. I mean, literally, what more could a guy ask for?
Why do you want to see me?
You see, today's episode of
Hey,
EDP
FaceTime?
Watch turned into an episode of UDY real quick. Cause Carlos came to cheat on his wife with another girl. But this girl is not of age. We made some shocking discoveries and had to reveal some heartbreaking truths.
Yeah, we just
to
came
loved
from watching
ones.
UDY
Your
video.
husband, he came to meet what he thought was a year-old girl.
I mean, I'm just clueless.
So sit back, relax, and grab your talkies. And make sure you guys subscribe because 60% of you guys are not like us. And enjoy today's episode of EDP Watch.
Hey YouTube, welcome to a brand new episode of EDP Watch. And today we are currently in Conroe, Texas, where we're about to meet Mr. Carlos. Mr. Carlos has been talking to our decoy for over 9 months, and we haven't been able to catch him, but he's been adamant on meeting, and we finally revealed his real identity. Come to find out that this man has a wife
GG's.
and he has a daughter.
GG's.
So it's just sad all the way around that this man is throwing all this away to come get some girl Badusi or girl Ducey. And I mean, the dude has it all. He also freaking has his own business. I mean, it's just ridiculous that he's doing this. So we're gonna be talking to him here very shortly. He should be here very soon. Actually, I just got a text message. He said, "Ooh, smart girl, look at you, sneaky, sneaky girl." What?
Yeah.
Yeah, this dude's a weirdo. I thought I'll switch it up. You know, I was kind of tired of meeting them in Walmarts and stuff. I was like, a Barnes and Noble, no one would ever think anything's gonna go down here. But yeah, y'all, really ain't got much else to say. Let's do it.
Bro just said fuck it.
He said, I'm driving and there's a cop next to me, LOL.
Oh, snap.
He just said 30 minutes, I think.
How you gonna say 1 and then
I
be
know.
30 minutes late?
He said, okay, what section? The fairy tales or the horror? LOL. Maybe take a picture of somewhere that you think would be funny other than the cafe.
Okay, I'm gonna say we're in the young adult. I just took a picture of it. Just keep me posted. I'm gonna keep on looking over the chat log.
You go outside, agent? Are you trying to piss me off?
Yo, Carlos, man. Listen, dog. We just want to talk and everything. You know, we don't want finding out. Can we just talk?
Oh.
Come on, man. You know, I don't want. You don't want to talk about it? Okay, am I gonna have to let other people know about this? Okay. I'm gonna have to let, man, you got a beautiful daughter, man. No one else needs to figure out about this. Like, genuinely, I just want to keep this between you and me. Where?
Where you want to go or where you want to?
Man, we can talk outside, man. Now listen,
You
man,
gotta be
if
careful
you do
in
want to go,
Texas, man.
you can. I can't
Niggas
control
feel
that.
like they don't have
this
shit to
camera's just
lose.
for your safety. You know, I'm a big dude, so I'm guessing you're gonna leave?
Oh, I thought you want to talk.
Oh, I thought you were leaving.
I
Oh,
thought you want to.
just, you know, kind of scared me a little. Man, you good, man?
Yeah, I'm good.
Do you feel like you need to back up? I mean, I just want to talk to just you and me, you know what I mean? Man, you know, I don't think you're a bad dude. I don't want to take this to your business. I don't want to take this to your family, man. I just wanted to talk to you about it, man. You know, it's been 9 months. You were gone. You stopped talking to her for 2 months.
I don't want to do anymore. I don't want to talk anymore. And I thought, honestly, it was just like a friend type of thing or anything like that.
Okay, so
Right.
like, what were you gonna tell her whenever you saw her?
Just have coffee.
Just have a coffee?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's because the only thing is that we started talking, but at first I thought she was older. That's what she told me.
Yeah.
It was in the meet me, so I was like, okay, well, everybody's older enough.
Yeah.
But then when she started telling me, it was like, no, you're this age. I was like, oh, okay, well, I mean, just honest, innocent chat.
Yo, this
nothing
nigga's
like that.
panicking right now.
But she kept on insisting, like, hey, let's meet. So I was like,
Coffee is pretty
you were
good, but not
insistent
this.
Too, you know what I mean? Like, she was trying to meet.
I never told her let's meet. She just said, let's hang out. Let's hang out. So,
But we, you know, we can't say that the whole chat was innocent, man. You know.
no, I know. In the beginning, yeah.
Yeah.
I had my faults, but I try not to, go from there.
Bro, man, like, I saw your family, man. It's like, if I was an asshole, like, trust me, you wouldn't be seeing me right now. I would have just did with this what I would do with it. But, man, I just wanted to talk to you about it because I just think you're a dude slipping up, man, I mean, I don't know your status with your wife. Are you guys still together?
No, we are.
You are? So, man, like, bro, man, your wife is beautiful, man. Like,
No, I know. I agree on that.
what was happening with the wife, man?
No, sometimes you just need to talk to people and like I said, like me was always like a way of talking to people. Honestly, I never like.
Have you ever, I'm not even saying like an underage girl, but have you ever met up with someone on? Man, you playing a risky game, dog. Because I mean, like, what if one of her friends is on there, single lady, she sees you.
And that's why I didn't want to do it. It's like I've never, did that jump into it like that. So I was like, have a coffee with somebody, just talk. That's it.
Man, bro, man, you know how these marriages be. It's, they say, oh, he cheated.
Is that a dating app, chat?
The courts are always
No
on the
limit.
side
Thank you for the
with
resub. I never heard of Meet Me. Fuck is Meet Me, nigga? Is that one of them like networking apps, or is that a dating app? I'm Googling shit right now.
The house, the car, the business, whatever it is, they're gonna give it to her. Man.
Whether you're looking for friendship or a serious relationship, Meet Me lets you meet like-minded people, chat for free, and meet great singles in your area. That's a fucking dating app, nigga.
And it's like, man, you can't be putting yourself in a position like that. You feel me, though? Especially someone that's successful like you.
No, I mean, it's rough.
Well, here, man, let's just walk over here. I'ma just you and me, man. I'ma just talk to you. Cause like I said, man, you got to stay back. I think he's just gonna talk to me, man. What got you caught up with this, man?
No, I mean, not to do anything with her. It's like I never said anything we were gonna do anything. Just to talk to somebody.
Man, you sent her pictures of your penis.
That was like a long time ago, and that stopped, and I never did that again.
Okay, for that first time, like, what was going on back then?
No, I was going through some shit, and that's why I went back to church, try to get my back together, and just...
What were you going through, man? I'm like genuinely curious. What are you going through?
Financials.
Is the business doing good?
It's doing okay. I mean, it's getting better, but it was just, it was just rough on me. I was going through a lot of stress. I was going through, like, my wife and I were having problems. I just kind of got out.
His wife reacted.
Did she step out first on you? Like, did you catch her cheating?
Is she poking? Yeah, all right. I'm just gonna acknowledge it. His ass is crazy. He knew better than to wear gray sweatpants. I gotta say it, bro. It's on everybody's mind. This nigga knew damn well not to wear tight gray sweatpants to this video shoot, bro.
It was never about cheating or anything.
He knew that. He did it anyway, bro. So he wants us to look.
Man, just stress. Just a low part, and whenever she went into meet me, I thought she was 18, so I was always trying to keep it legal.
So have you ever met up with any other girls, got a coffee with any other young girls? So like, why was she gonna be the first one?
Because it was just gonna be just hanging out. And honestly, I was just giving her the phone because her parents were always strict on her. It was like, here you go.
Nigga said thanks.
That's it.
Oh, you have the phone with you?
No, I have it in.
So you relying on giving her the phone?
I have it in my truck, but I was just gonna give it to her.
But why were you gonna get her a new phone, man? I mean, that's like a little bit too generous.
Not a new phone, my old phone.
Oh, it's a throwaway?
Yeah, it was just a throwaway. It was like I bought it whenever I had it, and then I just gave it to her.
Dog, like, it didn't make sense. Dudes, I don't meet up usually, I'm not the best talker. But like dudes that usually, get caught up with this stuff, man, they don't have wives, they don't have kids, they don't have successful businesses.
That's a really good point,
so
bro.
It's like,
so many of the people he bump into is just lonely niggas, bro, where they dead ass like they're hideous. Usually they got mental problems, you feel me? And like they're literally alone in life and usually doing horrible, broke as fuck. So when a nigga has his own business, a wife and kids, and does the same thing, it does beg the question, how dumb can you be?
Like, okay, there gotta be something deeper to this, you know what I mean? Because the Carlos, at least on social media, that's not what I think it would be.
And it's not. I mean, like I said, it was just like an issue I just had, and I was just trying to get myself out of it. I was just trying to get things out of control, and
I don't want anybody else knowing our business. See, my uncle, he got caught up in a thing like this a while back, and he was married, had kids, all that stuff. And when we all asked him, well, why did you do it? And he was saying something about how he was trying to find a connection, and he's married.
No, not about finding a connection. It's not about finding a connection.
But it's like you already got the wife, man. So it's like.
No, and it wasn't. It had nothing, like I told you. It had nothing to do with the wife. And like I told you, we were doing already good. We were doing
Dead ass can't
better,
focus, bro.
But
That's good. That's good.
We were just talking. Like I even told her, it's like we'll just get a cup of coffee, talk, and then.
So did your wife know you were meeting up with someone?
No.
No. How old's your daughter now?
She's 6 years old, and I have 6 months.
Boy, let's go, man. Hey, my brother had to try a bunch of times. Hey, man, I'm hoping, my wife, she's pregnant. I'm hoping it's a boy. We don't know yet. It's going to just be a little surprise. But, man, like I was saying,
I did not know that.
It's
Is
just
that
one of
revealed?
those things where it's like, you got a 6-year-old daughter, right? And let's say she was talking to someone older, when she was
I did think about that.
So what did you think about when you thought about that, man?
No, it was like it was gonna my life. It was like like I said, I wasn't gonna want to do anything. I just wanted to say hi, hey, how's it going? And she also had some. She was telling me she had some issues and stuff like that. That's it.
You stopped talking to her. So what made you come back to her?
Oh no, it's just I when I was talking to old friends and stuff like that, and I saw her messages, and I was like, hey, how you been? That's it, type of thing. And that's when we started talking. And
were you trying to make it better the second time around?
as in what?
Like, okay, I was screwing around. I said some disgusting stuff the first time.
Oh yeah,
but the second
I
time.
didn't want to go any more after that. Like I said, it's like from there it was just regular. It wasn't gonna be any more of that shit going on, because like I said, I'm trying to get myself better. I'm trying to get myself back into reality.
Although
too late for
the
that,
second
my
go
boy.
around, it was a lot better. Trust me, man. Like, that's the only reason why I'm talking to you right now is because the second go around, it didn't lead up, was that sexual. But it's just one of those things where it's like, what would have stopped you from going back to how you were in the beginning?
I haven't even messaged her, and I haven't sent her pictures or anything like that. So that's why I quit doing that. Like, if anything, we're just gonna have a conversation. That's it.
But you're a religious man, like, it's do you part, Like, the only person that should be seeing this is your wife.
Slides?
You know what I mean?
Like I said, that was my mistake in the beginning, and we had problems in that. We had issues because I did that. It wasn't because of that time. It was just
Did she catch you up with somebody else?
It was just in the when you're barely starting boyfriend and girlfriend, and then and that was it. I never did it again.
So do you do this for any other girls where you're like, I'm just trying to figure out what made her so special.
No, I mean, just how she was telling me about her issues and everything like that. And I mean, I've also had issues when I was young, so it's like,
Yeah.
Like sometimes you need just somebody to talk to, not do anything, just talk. And so that's why I was like, oh, you want to talk? I don't have no problem talking. But like I said, like in the past, yeah, I did do my shit and I fucked up, and that's why I went back to church and then got back to doing this. And I was like,
Man, like I said, I just genuinely wanted to come here and talk with you, man.
Bro,
Obviously you can
vlogs
leave
out.
whenever, but it's like, whenever you do leave, it's like what's gonna be next for you? Like, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go back to church. And like I said, it was just talking to somebody, and it wasn't even gonna go past that because I don't want to risk into anything else.
Yeah, man, because I mean, even having I don't know if you know this, but having a leave her house could be considered.
How to make her leave her house? Like,
But with you being older, having someone that she doesn't know under the law, the Texas law, that's considered, basically trafficking.
I don't know.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, it gets that technical where it's like,
I know it's hard,
like
bro.
even if you didn't force her, but if you had her leave her house, so it's like, even though I don't think you were gonna come and do anything, I don't think you're a bad dude like that.
I never asked her to, leave her house. Yeah.
Okay, but let's say your daughter, roles reverse, your daughter. Would you blame your daughter or would you blame the guy?
I'll blame both of them, of course.
You blame your daughter, man?
Huh?
You would blame your daughter?
I mean, I would get mad at her. I would get
Okay, yeah.
be a little bit smarter than that.
But she's a kid,
Yeah.
Like,
He
the
wouldn't
brain
do- he
doesn't
wouldn't do that. He
stop
just
developing
lied,
until
bro.
like what, like 25?
No
And then
way
it's
you
like,
do that.
you said that you were gonna try to do
He's
69.
trying to cover his own ass.
And
That wasn't like back then, yeah. That wasn't recent.
so what's the difference between back then and now? I know you said you went to church and
I
everything,
got myself back together. I told myself,
but you would think if you got yourself together, you wouldn't have came.
No, I mean, I came to talk, but not to, like, I would have told her, like, hey, let's meet somewhere else, I'll pick you up or something like that. It would have been something different, but I didn't, it wasn't that type of way. That's why I was like, no, I'm not going to be, I'm just, if anything, just talking. Since it's Barnes & Noble, shouldn't be a problem to have a coffee. And that's it.
It shouldn't be a problem to have a coffee, but it's like one of those things where it's just like, hey, she's also a minor. I'm not even worried about that, but it's like, man, you're a married man, dog.
No, I know.
Like, bro, like your wife, man, she'll be hurt.
No, yeah, I know. And
Yeah, there gotta be a point here where this shit escalate, gang.
YouTube and all that. And
This is for my safety right now. The ones we post on YouTube is just our convictions because I can't post this and, you know, obviously, you know, you came here or whatever, but all alleged right now, you know what I mean? So as of right now, the only people we worry about is people that come, they be having child, they get convicted. That's what we be posting. Like,
that's one thing I haven't even had on my board or anything.
I mean, I don't think you do, but like, you know, you never
mean?
know. But I don't think you do. I'm not gonna check your phone or nothing, you know. I don't think you do, man. I don't get that vibe from you at all, man. I know you said that she was trying to meet with you, but like when I read through the logs, like you've been trying to meet with.
Like, go get a coffee with your wife, bro.
Her since August, August 2024.
Like I said, I was trying to meet and I was a different person like that. That's why whenever like I got back on, she messaged me. I was like, hey, how you been? Oh, I've been good. It's just, you know, I lost my phone and she was telling me she was having trouble. And then of course, you know, like I said, you should know yourself more than anything. And that's why I told her, I was like, yeah, we can have a coffee, that's cool. And I told her, like, yeah, I always go around that park to go fishing. And she was like, oh, I like fishing.
What do you be catching?
Bass, you know.
Bro, I've never heard that code word. If he knows it, he's got it on his phone. That sure fucking felt like a code word. God damn it.
There's this place over in Clear Lake. They have this golf spot. It was an abandoned golf course.
Yeah, but I never thought there was any fish there.
They got alligator in there too. It's bad.
I already got attacked by a small caiman. I don't want to be doing that.
You got attacked by what?
Small caiman.
Really?
Caiman, yeah.
When?
Sheldon Lake.
I was looking at like, what does your business even do? Like, I was actually genuine.
Just alterations.
You do what?
Alterations.
Alterations? So like, do you like make it look better?
Clothing, stuff like that.
Like,
alterations to
is
what?
it leather or?
Any type of clothing.
Because I mean, I don't know if you do shoes, but
Yeah, I was about
to.
Yo, they look like a little mouth, chat. It's like a little puppet.
No, I don't do shit.
as you can see, I'm not doing the best, man. I got these busted at. You know, it's not. We're not doing the best.
Big then, right?
No, I'm just. All I care about is I want to get dudes that the dudes we be getting, they be having priors, they be having child. They're the worst of the worst, you know. Well, I don't think you're the worst of the worst, you know. It's one of these things where it's like I want to be doing my due diligence as a man if I didn't come to at least talk to you about this, because it'll be like, what would it be like if I didn't talk to you and I was just like texted you just like, hey, don't do this. What will stop you from doing it again?
Exactly.
Whereas like if I come to you face to face as a man and like, oh my bad, and like look you in your face and actually talk to you, man, you know what I mean? Because bro, it wouldn't have been nothing for me to just like go on Facebook and be like, yo, blah, blah, blah. Man, I'm not trying to ruin no families, man. I'm not trying to like, that's literally the last thing I'm trying to do. Man, you can't be doing this, Carlos.
No, thank you. I'll just go over there.
I wouldn't walk up on them like.
Oh my God, look at this fucking movie timing right when the cop pulls up. Yeah, bro.
That.
No.
Yeah.
Can I call somebody or?
I'm not police. I'm like, you can do whatever. I mean, Carlos, this is your last time doing this, right? You're not gonna talk to your girls no more? You're not gonna send them your picture?
Yeah, that was just a one time.
Just a one-time thing? And you're not gonna meet them up at Barnes & Noble no more? The last time you promised? He looked me in my eyes and promised it's your last time doing this.
I promise.
You promise?
Like the last time, yeah.
You never send dick pics to anybody. You got a daughter, man. You're not gonna send dick pics to no more girls. Okay. Hey, chat. He looked me in my eyes. He's never gonna do this again.
How did this escalate?
Doing the conversations and everything.
Oh, I have all her information right here. I also have a flash drive with all the chat logs. So pretty much his name is Carlos Botas, something like that. He came to meet what he thought was a 10-year-old girl. He also, in his car, got a phone. He had bought her a new phone, so that way she could text her on a different thing and everything. She let him know her age right away, and he was not fazed in the slightest. Hey, perfect timing, y'all.
Hey, man, you missed them. You almost got him, Carlos. All right, y'all. So, it looks like they're gonna just take his phone and everything, and they're gonna seize all that, and they're gonna do an investigation and stuff. So, just the heart of me, I can't let this dude like go home and like his wife like not know. So I'm about to just like pretty much just let her know what happened and everything. So that way, bro, don't try to like spin some BS on her, you know what I mean? Because these dudes are liars, y'all. Like, they'll go there and be like, babe, I don't even know what happened. And then they'll believe them until, you know, they obviously get charged with it later on. Is this
This is she.
Hey, Miss, I am so sorry to let you know. I just wanted to let you know, your husband, he came to meet what he thought was a year-old girl. He is currently in the back of a patrol car right now. They're deciding on whether they're gonna take him in. It's looking like they are gonna take him in, but on the likelihood that they don't, he's gonna come back without his phone because they're taking his phones for evidence.
You said he was with a 30-year-old?
He was trying to meet a 30-year-old girl for sex. Yes, ma'am.
Where was this at?
This was been happening for the last 9 months. He's been talking to her and talking very sexual, sending her explicit photos and trying to meet up with her. And he came all the way to Conroe to meet her today.
What's the next step? Where can I'm not sure what the next step would be.
Yeah, first off, I'm so sorry to have to break this bad news to you. I really am. If he does get arrested, I'll let you know where he is. And if he doesn't get arrested today, you know, he'll just come back home. But I wanted you to know first. You could ask me anything.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just clueless. Is there any... there's no way I can know what jail he's getting detained at, or is that not information that's available yet?
That's information not available yet because he's not detained in jail. He's just in the back of a squad car right now. If he does get sent to jail tonight, I'll let you know exactly where he is.
He does get detained, and I would like to know.
Yes, ma'am.
If he doesn't, I would like to know as soon as possible before he gets home, obviously.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm so sorry this had to happen.
Okay. Well, I don't want to you know, not believe, but at the same time, I do want to make sure that this is just very odd. Like, where am I getting this call from and all of that?
Yes,
it's kind of impossible situation for her, bro. Like, you're going to want to believe your husband, obviously, bro. Like, you're going to want to believe your husband, gang. But at the same time, like, what are the odds? You know? Like, if you put two and two together, bro.
I totally understand that. And if you would want, I can send you the proof.
For legal reasons, because obviously I will take, you know, we have kids together, so I don't want him to be close to my kids. I need the proof.
Okay, I just sent it to you. I don't know if he told you where he was going today or not before he had left.
No, I mean, he works, so I just assumed he was at work.
Yeah, no, ma'am.
All right, y'all, so we didn't get this part recorded, so I'm gonna just give you guys a rundown before you see the next part. So pretty much after he got arrested and put into the car, he confessed to the police that yes, you know, he was trying to meet a 10-year-old girl, all that. He confessed to everything. They read through the evidence. They said to me themselves that this looked like a clear case of online solicitation of a minor, and they actually commended me, and they said that we did a really good job. After that, they call into the DA.
The chief over the ICAC division for us, the courts and judges and stuff like that don't like the vigilante aspect of it.
Bro, why they acting like this nigga Batman and he's beating up crooks and criminals all around Gotham? Bro, he's not hurting nobody. He's on, like, this is a positive action. It's not vigilante because there's assuming there's some sort of like destruction or like, you feel me? So what? They didn't take it?
It defeats something that they have to do and they go with and their guidelines and everything like that as ICAT detectives.
Yeah, we're going to seize his phones. We're going to seize pretty much anything
it's
that has to do with it.
Yeah.
When it comes to the
That's
chief
something
at the DA's office, There's nothing I can.
They don't want to get direct. They're nervous.
The DA, this man right here, Mr. Chris Seifert, I was just calling Chris. But Chris, he tells them to let him go because we broke DOJ protocols. And they were like, we don't know what DOJ protocols he broke, but they were like, okay. So they had to let him go because obviously he's the DA, and if he doesn't pursue it, there's no point in arresting him. So they end up letting him go. They only took his phone and everything. And then he also told them to confiscate our video equipment.
Hell no, under what legislation, nigga? Under what law? Bro, what?
So that way they could look at the footage. I said, wait, this is $5,000 equipment, but if they do press charges against him, I'll be more than willing to release my camera equipment. They called back.
Bro, first of all, you don't need all their camera equipment. You just need the memory card, which you could upload the files of, which is what he did in the fucking flash drive. So the flash drive got all the data, right, from the 9 months. And then this footage, it's not like he's gonna hide the shit. He can upload every second of it, bar for bar. Why is he trying to bury this shit though? That's confusing to me. He broke DOJ protocols.
And they let him know. The guy said, no, they won't be pressing charges against him, but they still wanted my camera. So why would I give you my $5,000 camera and you're not gonna be pressing charges against this dude? Doesn't make any sense. And the cops literally told me, this looks like clear online solicitation on the minor. They had no idea. And they kept on bringing up how he kept on harping on DOJ protocol being broken. So I called Mr. Chris, and this is my conversation with him.
Hey, Mr. Stephen, how you doing?
Good.
Your officers had just called you about a situation over at the Barnes & Noble about a man who had came to meet what he thought to be a year-old girl.
Okay.
I was wondering, they were telling me that one of your gripes about it was that it went against DOJ policies, and I was just wondering, what DOJ policies did it go against?
I'm sorry. If you have any questions, you should talk to the police officers.
I mean, I'm just asking, like, what we did wrong so that way we do better next time. That's all I'm asking. I don't want any problems or anything like that.
The operational investigative standards promulgated by the U.S. Department of Justice for the Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force program.
Okay.
And it says members shall not collaborate with vigilantes. Further, members shall not approve, condone, encourage, or promote vigilante activities. And that is section 8.4. Vigilante is defined as a non-partner activist or activist organization engaged in investigative tactics or other law enforcement-like activities.
Yes, sir. And I totally get that, but A, you guys never collaborated with us, and B, the crime was committed, so I just don't understand why it can't be prosecuted by the DA.
Oh my God, yo, Gideon doing his big one right now, no cap. No cap.
That's your guys' ICAC standards. I totally understand that. But in the Penal Code of Texas, where does it state that you guys can't prosecute that?
So we are bound by the ICAC standards because we're an affiliate agency of the ICAC task force.
So wait, are you with the I don't know your position. Are you with the DA or are you with the ICAC?
I'm the Chief of Internet Crimes and Human Trafficking for the Montgomery County DA's office.
So why would you not want to prosecute?
So we're not ICAC, correct?
Correct.
But the crime was committed and we never worked or collaborated with you guys, so why can't this be charged?
I can't call you as a witness consistent with our policies.
Okay, but is that all over Texas? Is this
all over the United States?
Okay, then why do we have multiple cases in court that I've already testified in court?
Let's go ahead and get you sworn in. We'll have our grand jury foreman come over here and give you the oath.
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Adams, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
You solemnly swear that you will not
right
reveal by your words or conduct and will keep secret any matter about which you may be interrogated or that you have observed during the proceedings of the grand jury, and that you will answer truthfully the questions asked of you by the grand jury or under this direction, so help you God?
So help me God, I swear.
Okay, very good.
So that doesn't make any sense.
Maybe the agencies that you're dealing with are not affiliate agencies of the ICAC task force, or maybe they don't follow the rules, but I do. And here's the deal. I'm not going to justify my decisions to you.
Yeah, you just want a predator to walk around the streets.
What you're doing is exceedingly dangerous.
Okay, you know what?
Who's the danger here, my nigga? Is he? Yo, he's getting me tight. Who would be the danger here between the two, gang?
You're doing is exceedingly dangerous. You're letting a child predator.
I put more pedophiles in prison in the last.
And you're letting even more files out right now. So don't go.
He banged it?
Yeah, he hung up. Listen, boy, I put more files. Get out of here. Hold up. I want to make sure I get his name right. Because we follow the rules. Now, this is what you guys do is extremely dangerous.
You've reached Chris Super with the Montgomery County DA's office. Please leave a message.
Hey, Mr. Chris, I just want to make sure you have a great night's sleep. You know, you're letting a pedo run the streets. You know, hopefully it doesn't happen to your family because I know you only care whenever it hits close to home. But, you know, the rest of us out here, we don't have the protection like you have. And, you know, yeah, I mean, I think it's just very disappointing, Mr. Chris. And I think you should, you know, actually do your job for once. You know what I mean? I mean, hey, think about it. Do your job. Chris, do your job. Chris, do your job. I'll put more files away. And I wonder how many files you put back on the street.
Yeah, I just want y'all to know how crazy Jadion is for pressing the DA. This is not like a fucking movie, chat. That's the nigga that prosecute in that jurisdiction. That's not a guy you want to be your enemy, bro. He does not give a fuck.
I hope you sleep well at night knowing that you put a file back on the street. I hope you can be a big man and enjoy that. And I hope you have a great rest of your day, Mr. Chris. I love you and thank you so much. Bye-bye.
DA can't do anything without lawful evidence. I understand if what Jadion said made sense, though. They've prosecuted on his evidence before. And regardless of, it was legally obtained, it was done willingly, not coerced. They didn't fool him. There was no trickery, and the crime was committed. It 100% should be prosecuted. And his justification for doing it is weird. Him describing what Jadion did as extremely dangerous and not commenting on the actually extremely dangerous person in the video means there's something else going on behind the scenes we don't know about, right? There's other motives. There's something we don't understand about the situation. There's other forces at play. Just what it is.
All right, what's good with y'all boys and girls, man? I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe, and share. It truly helps us out more than you could ever imagine. And also, if you would like to support us, please go down to the description below and join us on our website, edpwatch.com, to watch the uncensored, the complete versions, the stuff that I can't put on YouTube. Make sure you guys go watch that.
I saw a guy in the chat say extremely common Houston L.
It truly helps out the channel so much. It's only $4.45. Now, a quick update about Mr. Carlos. So, after I got off that phone call with Mr. Chris Seifert, I actually got his email address, and I'm also going to put the number to the DA office if you guys want to get in contact with him and politely, you know, leave a review of his services and stuff like that, because you guys gotta realize the DA works for the people, you know, it's not the other way around. And so they're a government entity, so you guys can't voice out displeasure, especially if you guys live in the Montgomery County, because I believe that this is ridiculous. I believe that this is dangerous, and I just believe that
I'm gonna call it 12:42 a.m. He's gonna pick up, bro.
See right here, this is all of his info, and this is the number to the building. Please be respectful, and if you guys leave an email, please make sure that it's coherent and it's actually like a formulated paragraph, and you know, with thoughts and all the ideas and everything.
That's the one thing I hate, bro. When you work for the government, you work for the people, bro. It don't matter what the job is, gang. You are a servant to the people. The people, with their taxes, pay your salary. So when you out of ego act like the opposite is true, it's confusing. It's confusing. You literally work for the state, bro. So it's not even like Jadion was coming with like hostile energy. This is a
like that. Don't just go and cussing them out or nothing like that, because obviously that's not going to solve anything.
Yeah, I can't put my finger on it, but you're right, it might be
vigilantes. But you know, if we were reporting on some drug dealers in the neighborhood, we would be good Samaritans. You know, if we were reporting on a serial killer in the neighborhood, we would be good Samaritans. But when we're reported on child predators, all of a sudden we're vigilantes, and we just turn into Batman all of a sudden. It's just crazy. Whenever you go to protect kids, you become a vigilante. you become Batman or Superman or something like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It looks like from what I see that Carlos's wife is leaving him and she's taking the kids. So big kudos to her. I gave her the entire chat log and everything, because a man that would do something like this is a man that shouldn't be around kids, in my humble opinion. And I appreciate everything you guys have done, everything you will do, and I will see you guys next week. Peace.
Hey, Jadion, fantastic video, bro. Fantastic video. Oh, so you like the video? Boom. You're gonna like that one too, man. Go ahead, just. Bro, click the video. What the? Bro, that's what I be saying. Like,